Fanfiction at the Mind by LizzeXX. We are on chapter 9, which is the final chapter for New Earth. And if you want to follow along, chapters will be in the description below. Whether they work or not, I don't know. YouTube, I think, is being weird or something. But if you're unable to use the link, you can either go on to archive or fanfiction.net, and you should be able to find it by typing the author's name. It is LizzeXX, but with one line instead of two. Her name is in the description below, so, or their name is in the description below, so you should hopefully find the name. And of course, the story is called Beneath the Mind, so hopefully you'll be able to find it. So, good luck with that. So let's just get right on to this one. Chapter 9, New Earth. Ping Pong with Cassandra. This building is under quarantine, the speaker stated as shutters sealed off every entrance and exit, alarming the patients and staff. Repeat, this building is under quarantine. No one may leave the premises. Repeat, no one may leave the premises. Keep going, the doctor shouted as they raced down the stairs. Go down! His heart was pounding away, and not just from the run. Not only was Rose there, unable to act of her own power, with Cassandra controlling her every move, but Angel was there, his mate, surrounded by effectively who could contaminate and probably kill you with a single touch. Disease. She hated that. It was one thing he could protect people from. Harm, witnessing things, sadness. He could do so much to help in that. Protect someone. Disease? That was an internal battle. That was something that couldn't be fought by an outside source. Medicine could help, yes, but it was the body's fight to wage. It made him feel helpless to see someone suffering with an illness because there was nothing he could seamlessly do to make them better, only to comfort them. If he lost Angel to any of these diseases, he knew he would hate himself forever. No, he'd hate himself however long it took for another of the affected to touch him too. No, he shook his head, grabbing her hand to take the lead she'd been trying to maintain. He wouldn't let any of the infected touch her. He'd protect her from them. He'd always protect her. The door to intensive care opened and the infected reached out into the hospital, grabbing onto a woman's arm, whispering, "Help us. Stay with us. Help me!" The woman screamed as her skin broke out into boils. Carter tripped the doctor and Angel descended the last flight of stairs and burst through a door into a cellar. Carter ran to the lift, trying to operate them. No, the lift has closed down. The doctor stopped a moment, trying to get his bearings. That's quarantine. Nothing's moving. Nothing's moving. This way, Angel shouted, running the other way with the group on her heels, getting them past the converging corridor just before more infected people began to spill out of it, cutting them off from shit. Someone will touch him. The doctor turned back. Leave him. Cassandra grabbed his arm. He's just a clone thing. He's only got a half life. Come on. Mistress, Zip called fitfully. The doctor looked between him and Cassandra, who was running. Angel looked between him and Cassandra as well. I'm sorry, the doctor shouted to Jim. We can't let her escape. He turned, grabbing Angel's hand and running after Cassandra. My mistress, Chip yelled, terrified, before turning and running back, jumping down a waste chute. Clovis ran through some sliding doors. Excuse me, she called out, irritated. Can we get some service? She looked around helplessly at the empty room when she saw the intensive care door open and infected emerge. She screamed, pressed the alarm to seal the ward, and running away. The doctor, Cassandra, and Angel ran into the room Cassandra's skin had been stored in, slamming the door behind them. Cassandra ran to another door at the end of the room, about to open it when, Cassandra, no! Angel shouted, running over to her and shoving the door shut just as she opened it to reveal the infected behind it. The trap! Cassandra gasped, frantic, rushing to unlock the door. What are we going to do? Well, for starters, you're going to leave that body, the doctor told her, pointing at the psychograph with his stomach as Angel stepped back. That psychograph is banned on every civilized planet. You're compressing Rose to death. But I've got nowhere to go. My original skin is dead. Not our problem. You can break the pattern in the air. Now, get out. her body to the doctor's. Please, my head, Rose muttered. Stumbling, Angel caught her. Angel? She frowned, shaking her head before looking around. Where'd she go? Where did you think? Angel asked, looking over at the doctor who stood before them, a bewildered expression on his face, not looking like his normal self at all. Even just standing there, the way he was carrying himself, they could tell it wasn't him any longer. Oh my, Cassandra remarked from inside the doctor's body. This is different, Cassandra. Rose's eyes widened. This is me. I'm a man. Yum. Holy heart. Hard for you. She wiggled around crazily. Ah, too hot. Oh, baby, I'm feeling out of samba. Get out of him, Angel glared as she stepped up to face her. She felt something stirring inside her. It, she couldn't describe it. It was like this determination, this pressure growing in the pit of her stomach, her heart pounding. She wanted the doctor back, and she wanted him back now. Oh, he's slim. Cassandra ran her hand down the doctor's body, ignoring the time lady. She wasn't quite as much of a threat as the doctor. She'd seen that much in Rose's mind. The girl wouldn't harm a fly, much less her precious doctor's body. That's a little bit foxy. She raised her eyebrows and looked at the girl. Rose certainly thought so too. I didn't at first, Rose defended, turning a sheepish look to Angel. Just for a change. Just for a second. That's it. I promise. Cassandra shook her head. Her side ahead. She smirked at Angel as Rose looked even more sheepish. She's been looking. She likes it. Rose gave Angel a apologetic look now, but Angel just shrugged. The doctor was rather handsome. Both of them had been. She had no control over what others thought, if they noticed or not. She could admit this doctor was handsome, so could others. At least Rose didn't have the same feeling behind her thoughts as she did. She took comfort in knowing that Rose merely thought he was physically nice to look at. She, on the other hand, saw beyond that. She saw beyond that. He wasn't just handsome, not to her. He was the most amazing, most beautiful soul, the most incredible mind, the most amazing man she'd ever met. The things they bonded over, the ordeals they survived, the things they lost and suffered and endured, drew them closer than most. The connection they shared ran so much deeper than anyone could understand. Cassandra found something. Oh, so sad. He loved me, though. She eyed Angel as though trying to see what was so special about her. Before any of her reply, the infected suddenly burst through the doors, making them all jump. What do we do? What would he do? The doctor. What the hell would he do? Ladder! Rose shouted, spotting a ladder near the back of the room that went up into the ceiling, into a sort of shaft. We'll get up! The sergeant shoved Rose and Angel out of the way with an out of the way, blondie, and clambered up. Rose and Angel hurriedly following after. The infected pressed against the glass window in Ward 26, trying to get into the room beyond, while all available people tried to keep them back. Chip thunkered as the infected closed in on him in intensive care. He quickly scuffled back into one of the cells, shutting the door on himself. You get out the doctor's body. He can think of something. Rose called up to Cassandra as they climbed. Yap, 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 Cassandra muttered. God, it was hideous inside your head. All Rome City. We're gonna die of... Rose began when a startled shout behind her caused her to stop. Let go! Angel yelled as Mitchell grabbed her ankle. All that good work, Cuff glared. All that healing. The good name of the sisterhood. You have destroyed everything. Go and play with a ball of string, Cassandra yelled down dismissively. Everywhere. Disease. This is the human world. Sickness. A diseased hand grabbed at Cuff's ankle, causing her to wail in pain and break out into boils. She let go of Angel's ankle, falling back into the shaft, down past the line of infected that were climbing up after them. Hurry! Angel shouted as the infected watched the cat fall. Cassandra whimpered and hastily started climbing again. Maximum quarantine, the speaker announced, but all struggled. They tried to get to the top of the ladder, only to find the lift doors their own means of escape were sealed. Now what do we do? Cassandra groaned. Use the sonic screwdriver, Angel called out. Cassandra pulled out the sonic from the doctor's pocket, holding it gingerly, wrinkling her nose. This thing? Yes, that thing, Rose nodded, seeing it. Well, I don't know how. That doctor's hidden away all these thoughts. Cassandra, just go it for me, Angel offered. She didn't want Cassandra going back into Rose. The girl had suffered enough, and, as the doctor had said, the psychograph would just keep compressing her. She didn't want that to happen to Rose, and she was sure her mind, a tyrant mind, could endure more than a human could. She'd be safe. Rose wouldn't. The doctor could open her hands. Do it! Hold on tight, Cassandra warned, before leading out the doctor and to Angel. Oh, not number one, Cassandra moaned. These hearts are rather irritating. She looked up to see the doctor shake his head clear. Open it! Not till you get out of her. The doctor pointed the sonic at her threateningly. We need the doctor. I order you to leave her, he demanded angrily, a dangerous glint in his eyes. You give her back to me, Cassandra. You give my mate back. Cassandra actually flinched at that, at the threat in his voice. She had been in his head. She'd seen how he felt about Angel. No matter how blocked both of his thoughts had been, Angel was a rather large topic, even on his surface thought. She knew exactly what he needed to her to free Angel, so she breathed out, leaving back the only person that would protect her from the doctor, into the doctor himself. No matter how difficult the situation, there is no need to shout, she remarked. Cassandra, you need to get out of him, Angel called. But I can't go to you, she refuses. So rude. And you don't want me to go to her. She nodded at Rose. What else am I supposed to do? I don't know. Think of something. Oh, I'm so going to regret this, she mumbled, disgusted, before leaping out of the doctor's body and into the diesel and white below Angel. Oh, sweet Lord. I look disgusting. The doctor opened the lift, holding out a hand to Rose, helping her through. Nice to have you back, he smiled at her before helping Angel up as well, giving her a quick peck and see she was all right. Oh, no, you don't, Cassandra grumbled, leaping out and into Angel, being closest to the closing doors, causing her to stumble and fall to the ground. That was your last warning, Cassandra. The doctor sealed the door, spinning around angrily. Let's try their head. Cassandra breathed as she sat on the floor, an almost devastated look on her face as it slowly scrunched in pain. They're alone. They keep reaching out just to hold us. All their lives, they've never been touched. Ah! She leaned forward, pressing her hands to her head. It hurts. Rose's eyes widened in shock at those last words. They weren't said with Cassandra's inflection, but Angel's. The doctor knelt before her, taking her head in his hand, looking at her intently. She's suppressing you. You hear that, Cassandra? He glared. Her mind's more advanced than a human. It's working to expel you. The more it does, the more you compress her. You're killing her. Let her be, Rose offered, kneeling beside the doctor. Rose, just for now, just till we figure this all out. He seemed to struggle with it for a moment. Doctor, look at her. Angel had tears coming out of her eyes from the pain. She was starting to shake. Please. She had to do this. For Angel. The girl had clearly been trying to keep Cassandra from trusting her mind more than it already had been. But never thought that this would happen. The doctor, his mind was as advanced as Angel, but he realized what had happened and managed to just lock away his thoughts. He had experienced with other things trying to take over his mind before. Angel hadn't. This was an actual reaction for their mind, an actual defense mechanism to fight back. That's what her mind was doing. The more she fought, the harder Cassandra's essence would fight to remain planted. Rose put a hand on the doctor's shoulder, nodding. She would be all right. As he had implied, her human mind was all simple. It didn't have the defenses. She'd be all right for a while longer. But Angel wouldn't. All right, the doctor nodded. A light flew out of Angel's mouth into Rose. The doctor quickly helped Angel to her feet, throwing her at Cassandra, who had the decency to look both concerned for Angel and guilty. Clovis brandished a chair at the trio menacingly when they stepped out onto Wall 36, roaring like a wild animal. We're safe, the doctor shouted. We're safe, we're safe. We're clean, we're clean. Look, look. Show me your skin, Clovis demanded. Look, the doctor held up his hand as did an angel. Though the Thai lady only held out one, the other rubbing the side of her head. Please, look, if you've been touched, we'll be dead. Clovis nodded and put down the chair. So how's it going up here? What's the status? Clovis watched as he helped Angel over to the face of Bo, sitting her down beside the face, leaning her against his container. She had a very severe migraine from Cassandra's skin. There's nothing but silence near the ward, Clovis replied. I think we're the only ones left. I've been trying to override the quarantine. She fiddled with a small communication device in her hand. If I could trip a signal over to New York, they could send a private execution squad. You can't, Angel said quietly. She'd know this from her time in some hospitals. They managed to get in and they break the quarantine. I'm not dying in here. The doctor stepped up to her, standing in between her and Angel, knowing that the word shouting wasn't helping the girl's headache. We can't let a single particle of disease get out, he told her quietly, though with a heavy threat in his voice. There is 10 million people out of the city. They'd all be at this. Now turn that off. Not if it gets me out. Doctor, Angel said after a moment of silence. He looked over at her. Pass on over. He looked at her, just a bit confused, but she just nodded towards the drip. The colour drip. His eyes widened in realization. Brilliant! Rose, another cave, everyone. Excuse me, Your Grace. Get me intravenous. Hold on. Intravenous solutions for every single disease. Move it! Everyone ran around, gathering all the solutions. Handing them to the doctor as he tied a rope around his body. Cassandra attaching the solutions to it. How's that? Will that do? I don't know, Cassandra replied. Will it do for what? The doctor just turned to the left and opened it with his stomach. My legs aren't working. The doctor peered down the shaft. Not moving. Different thing. Stepped back, ready for a running jump. There you go. He stuck his sonic in his mouth and ran. But I'm not going to, Cassandra began, watching as he jumped into the middle of the shaft, clinging to the rope. What do you think you're doing? Going down, said Ryan, flashing the winch with his sonic as Cassandra looked away. Exasperated. Come on, not in a million years. I need another pair of hands. Angel can't right now. What do you think? If you're so desperate to stay alive, why don't you live a little? Infected started to emerge from another quarantine area. Seal the door, Clovis shouted, just before Cassandra jumped and joined the doctor as the door shut behind them. You're completely mad. I can see why Angel loves you. The doctor smiled to himself at that before shouting, going down. They went down the shaft, screaming, till they reached the bottom, landing on the lift. Well, that's one way to lose weight. Now, listen. When I say so, just hold of that lever. Still floating down there. We can't hold that lever, he yelled. Cassandra quickly backed down and grabbed it. I'm cooking up a cocktail. I know a bit about medicine myself. Here at the top of the packet of each solution, we squirted them into the clear container where the disinfectant for the lift was meant to go. Now, that lever's going to resist. Keep it in position. You open the trap door and stop the lift. Hold on to it with everything you've got. What's that you? You've got equipment. The doctor is in. He dropped down into the lift, opened the doors with his sight to meet all the affected people sitting in the room. When they saw him, they started to move towards him. I'm in here. Come on. Don't tell them. Pull that lever, he called as the infected staggered towards him. Go and get me. Come on. I'm in here. Come on. Press stage 1. Disinfection. The computer announced as they reached him. Hurry up. Come on. He beckoned them towards him, the solution showering down into the lift, soaking him. Come on. The infected started in, soaked as well. All they want to do is pass it on. Pass it on. Pass on what? Cassandra pulled down. Pass on what? Tighebo, he laughed as they killed themselves. Pass it on. The infected people started to touch each other, passing on their good health. The boils started to fade, the doctor screamed widely at it. Cassandra jumped down into the lift as soon as the solution had run out. What did they pass on? she asked, watching them. Did you kill them? All of them? No, the big doctor beamed. That's your way of doing things. He walked into the nest of the formerly infected, and the doctor had cured them. The new humans looked around at their surroundings, slightly childlike. The woman came up to the doctor and hugged him. That's right. Hey, here we go, sweetheart. Look at him. He ushered her off to sit with someone. Come on, that's it. That's it. It's a new subspecies, Cassandra. He took a man by the shoulders and looked at him. A brand new form of life. New humans. Look at them. Look. He bent down to look at them all. A huge smiling face. Thrown by cats, head nose up, fed by cheese, completely alive. He pointed at Cassandra. You can't deny them because you helped create them. She rolled her eyes at him. The human race just keeps on going. Keeps on changing. The life will out. Ha! Just then one of us came. Now working as the quarantine had been broken by the tears and spread. He spun around to see Asian summer out of it and just looked at him. What are you doing? He asked, still unable to stop smiling. How am I going to miss the grin on your face? She replied, walking towards him slowly. He met her halfway, put his arms around her. I love that then. He just beamed in reply. Police officers had told the hospital as a silhouette doctor, the sergeant visual emerged back into Ward 26. All staff will present themselves to the officers for immediate arrest, the speaker reported. I repeat, immediate arrest. All life forms will be catalogued and taken into care. Nurse Hay was led away by the police, catching the doctor's eye before looking down in shame. All who visit the hospital will be required to make a statement to the NYPD. A face to foe, he shouted, suddenly remembering. He dashed off with Cassandra and Angel following him over to Bo, who looked very much alive and much better. He was supposed to be dying, the doctor said with a smile. That's their thing to do today, both counted in their minds. Dying can wait. Oh, I hate courtesy, the sergeant muttered. That's what I need. A head full of big face. Quiet. Angel hushed her. I've grown tired of this universe, Doctor, Bo told him. But you and your mate have taught me to look at it anew. Doctor held out a hand to Angel, and they both knelt before him. There are legends, saying that you're millions of years old. That you're millions of years old, the doctor replied. There are? He laughed. That would be impossible. Wouldn't it just? What the impression? There was something you wanted to tell me. Tell us. A great secret. Because it's free. Ada smiled. I can wait. Oh, does it have to? The doctor murmured. Put out. We shall meet again, Doctor. For the third time. And my dear Angel, for the last time. And the truth shall be told. Until that day, he disappeared in a flash of light. That is enigmatic, the doctor nodded, impressed. That that is textbook enigmatic. He nodded himself to stick with Angel to face Cassandra, who was examining Rose's days of ill completely disinterested. And now for you. But everything's happy, he smiled. We're fine. Why don't you just leave me? You've lived a full life, Cassandra, Angel replied. Rose still has the rest of hers to look forward to. She deserves to live it in her own body. Leave that body and end it, Cassandra, the doctor agreed. I don't want to die, she cried. No one does, Angel said quietly. For everything, all things must die. Help me. I can't. The doctor shook his head sadly. Mistress, someone called. They looked up the sea ship running towards them. Ah! Cassandra called. You're alive! I kept myself safe. For you, mistress. A body, Cassandra remarked, eyeing him. And not just that. Oh, thank you. Don't you dare, the doctor warned. He's got a life of his own. But I worship the mistress, ship captain. Turning to her, she winked at him. I've spoken her. You can't. No longer you. The doctor began, but Cassandra ignored him, leaving his ship's body. Rose fell forward and the doctor fell forward, the doctor lunging to catch her. Oh, you all right? Rose paused and lost her balance again. Angel cracked up this time. Push out, she laughed, straightening Rose again. Okay now? Yeah, she said slowly, getting her bearings. She looked up at them, smiling. Hello? Hello? The doctor grinned. Welcome back. Angel hugged her. Oh, sweet lord. The soldier popped up in Chip's body. You're a walking doodle. You can't stay in there, the doctor told her. I'm sorry, Cassandra, but that's not fair. I can take you to the city, they can build you a skin tank, and you can stand trial for what you've done. Well, that's rather dramatic. Question my finest power. Certainly my finest hat. I'm sure you'd want to play each other. I'm afraid we don't have time. Well, it's just only a half-life. You've been through so much. His heart is racing, though. Really? She blinked, sounded surprised. I don't think he's going to laugh. Her legs gave as they all jolted forward to support her. Are you all right, Cassandra? Angel asked. Despite what had happened, she could tell something was wrong. She'd seen it. A faint spark of fear and shit flashed Cassandra's eyes just then. Fine, she said quickly before pausing. Fine, but that's fine. We could take you to the city. The doctor tried again. No, you won't. Thanks to you on this planet. There's no place to shift me anymore. You're right, Doctor. How could you die? She swallowed hard. That's good. The doctor arose, helped Cassandra to her feet. Go on, the doctor said. There's one last thing we could do. They slowly led her away. The dancers landed in the back room of the party, the group stepping out, followed by Cassandra, now dressed in a black cloak style of Rose. Rose looked around, recognizing the party as the one Cassandra's recording. And there she was, the last human, laughing and talking to a group, the soul of the party. Cassandra gasped and turned to the doctor. Thank you. Let's go, he nodded. Don't look back, Angel smiled sadly. You're being mad. Good luck, Rose whispered. Cassandra walked over to a human path, smiling, watching her. And if you actually see them, they were shocked. You see, Cassandra exclaimed. Don't hurt you with that. Oh, naughty. A minute. She turned to walk away from the group when her future self approached her. Excuse me, Cassandra called. Lady Cassandra? Sorry, I don't need anything right now. I'm fine, thank you. She raised her hand away. No, Cassandra mutely shouted. I just want to say, you look beautiful. Well, that's very kind, exclaimed something. Thank you very much. I mean it. Cassandra stepped forward, looking straight into her past self's eyes, speaking so sincerely. You look so beautiful. She looked truly touched. Thank you. Suddenly Cassandra's eyes started closed and she fell over. Oh, my lord. Are you alright? What is it? What's wrong? Someone, get help. Get some help. She quickly gathered herself into her arms, sinking to the floor. Call a medic or something. Quickly. Who is he? A woman asked. I don't know, she cried, frantic. He just came up to me. I don't even know his name. He just collapsed. I think he's dying. Come on, do something. I've got you, sweetheart. It's all right. Rose watched, close to tears as the doctor and Angel worked slowly. Cassandra rocking the ship, rocking herself in her arms. There you are. There you are. I've got you. You'll be all right. No thanks, poor little thing. They turned and slowly walked back to the TARDIS. Angel sat beside the console, having just finished preparing some random words. Working on the TARDIS on Gallifrey always helped her calm down and quell a headache, letting her focus on just one task. Working automatically, not straining her mind any more than it already was. She could feel it just starting to routine. Angel, Rose called. She looked up to see Rose standing a few feet away, a small cup in her hand. I just wanted to give you this to you. She walked forward and handed Angel the cup of tea she made. You're right. I should have let you give the doctor a tea before. It helped her when his brain was shutting down, so I thought it might help your headache. Angel smiled up at her. Thanks. She stood to the side and patted the balloon beside her for Rose to join her. Rose grinned wildly and popped down. Angel took a sip of the steamy cup and sighed in appreciation. I think this might actually be better than your mum's. Oh god, Rose laughed. Couldn't tell her that. But Angela laughed as well, taking another sip. More turned to Rose. Will you tell me what it was like? Traveling with the doctor before you ended up in Van Fancy's Zoo? I thought the doctor told you all about that before. He did, but I was thinking your point of view. I'm sure he left out the bits where you bested him and saved the day. Rose laughed. Oh, the very first time I met him, I saved him from this pile plastic soup, that nesty thing. You can't think of it better, in his mouth. As Rose launched into the tale of her daring deeds and adventures with the doctor, neither of them noticed the man himself standing on top of the gantry, watching them both laughing and nodding, with a soft smile on his face. And that's the end of chapter 9, and the end of Viewer. So I hope you enjoyed. It was very sweet ending to the chapter and episode with the Rosy Angel. So hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, go leave a comment and view all that. Who does? We're done here. Like I said in the beginning, there are links. If they don't work, go search the game on the website. As we go, we're done here. So before we go, be sure to subscribe. I'll put new videos every Friday and Saturday. And I'll see you guys next Friday with a new video. Bye!